Imagine turning micro movements in the NASDAQ market into real profits, live right before your eyes. In my live streams, I'll take you straight into the action of scalping NASDAQ futures. Watch as I analyze price action, volume, and order flow to identify scalping opportunities in this fast paced market. You'll see my trade setups, live executions, and detailed performance breakdowns, all in real time. Stay tuned and follow my journey as I work to master the art and skill of scalping NASDAQ futures. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Timbo. Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Hope everyone's having a great morning and a great trading session so far. I am tired. I almost forgot to get on the stream, and then actually I started the stream, but I started the unlisted one for tomorrow. But I'm here. I'm exhausted. I had 3 hours of sleep 2 nights in a row. But it's okay because I'm actually going to nap today in real life. Good morning, Amelia. How are you guys this morning? How's your trading going? Yeah. Ah, fuck. I missed this buy down here in the midst of setting the stream up, but I would have broken even anyway, so it kind of doesn't matter. Oh, actually, I wouldn't have broken even. I lied. All right, so yeah, I missed this counter trend move. I've taken 2 trades so far this morning. Both of them counter trend actually. I took this sell. Wait, yeah. I thought it was back there. Whatever. This sell when I first got on, I actually almost missed it. I got in, I think I put the sell click order in like right around here, hit the target. Then I took, oh, there we go. Another sell, divergence there, and then missed that divergence right there. So all divergence plays this morning, which is why it was so important the last 2 days that I go through and add it back. But yesterday I basically went back through all of my data that I have so far. I forget how many trading days it is, but I kind of wanted to rework everything now that I have more data. And so far so good. We'll see how the rest of the day goes, but yeah, so far so good. I do know that there's a couple volume patterns I'm gonna have to end up adding in at some point, but right now I don't have enough data for it, so I'll just keep collecting the data and wait until I have enough. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. So I took those 2 trades and we'll see how the rest of the session goes. Green and done, I love it. To be done so early is nice. Very nice. I would have just broken even. I'm still not all the way convinced with the zone moves. Yeah, I prefer not to take them right now. I was telling San yesterday that because I remember I lost a trade like this at the very end of the session yesterday. I think part of it, number one, the reason why I don't really like taking trades at the zone when we change biases like this is because this is telling me we're rejecting the uptrend, right? Because we're stopping so quickly and we're trying to use it as support from the bottom instead of the top. Now it looks like as long as there's an additional level attached to the entry bar, it's fine. So like this one was attached to the rotation level. So whether it's a rotation level, VWAP, pivot level, I think it's fine as long as it's attached to something. But I'm not going to chance them today. Okay? I'm not. Now, being attached to the zone coming down, fine, because this again is showing that we're rejecting the uptrend anyway. But yeah, that's my theory. That is my theory for now, at least. So I mean, you could see we've had three rejections so far. So yeah, that's my thought process. You're in DGen mode on paper now. That's probably how you keep your green streak, because you stop at green and then you just go full DGen doing stuff that doesn't matter. Good morning, Trenches. How are you this morning? Good morning. My copier is continuing to put the TP orders, I think, wherever it wants to, because I'm pretty sure on my last trade I got in at the right time, so it shouldn't have done that. Am I a slow person? Oh no, I'm not. Why is this thing? Well, at least now my Top Step accounts are showing. Okay, nice. All right, this is interesting. So I stopped taking this trade here only because the VWAP is red. But I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter anymore, because I actually had another trade that I set out of yesterday that was the same way. It fit the rules, but because the VWAP was red, I just didn't take it. So there's a reason why I stopped doing it. I might have to just go back into my data and figure it out. But that would have yeah, this pullback worked out perfect, except that one little part. And I don't really remember why I stopped taking the trades like that. But maybe now that I have tweaked the rules, I can take it. I don't know. That's it. You need to teach other people to do the same thing. Instead of going DGen on the accounts that matters, just do it in Sim. Take your green and go. But yeah, I know probably two of the counter trend moves I'm gonna adjust at some point to add another way of getting in. It's just right now we're gonna stick to the most basic and kind of go from there. But this was, I mean, that was a perfect move off of it. And I used to not care about which color it was. But I feel like it was one day I was journaling and I lost a trade. And more than likely when I paid attention, I realized, I'm pretty sure, actually I remember it was a sell. And it was at a lower VWAP level and it lost. And so I remember being like, all right, well, I'm just going to make the colors of them match. Where the hell did I write? I told myself I was just going to make the colors match which deviation level it is so that I don't have that issue again. Oh, it's here. All right. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the issue. Right. Good morning, San. How are you this morning? Good morning. So far, it looks like I missed 2 trades. This one, well, I ain't really missed that one. This one I did miss in the midst of setting the stream up, but for those of you guys just coming in, I took 2 trades. I'm doing 3 contracts right now. Took the divergence play off the high over there, and then one back here. That's what I've done so far. I am for my pullbacks, I'll tell you guys right now, I'm gonna be a little cautious on them. Actually, almost every trade, probably divergence too. Not so much the divergence, I'm a little used to it now. But I have a different way I want to approach trades where, like, all right, the previous bar reacted off of a level and we're pushing up, going back towards the level. I think I've found the pattern that I like, no matter if I'm trading pullbacks or divergence, but I'm not all the way sure. And we have a volume spike. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure I've kind of figured it out, but, yeah, we'll see. But kind of in a nutshell, like, if the, for instance, with this one, the volume of this reversal bar is less than the previous one in the same direction. So the fact that we're trying to push back towards this level, there wasn't a huge, it didn't take a lot to push the market off of this level, right? Because there was less volume than the previous bar in the same direction. So basically, my entry bar, I want the volume to be less than that, because if it takes, in this one it wasn't. This one, the volume was more than that one, and you can see we immediately changed on the zigzag and everything, because essentially it wasn't a big push, so we shouldn't need so much volume to push back towards, if it makes sense. I also would normally break even at that buy rotation level anyway, but that's kind of my thought process with it at the moment, at least for now. For now. That would have came with one tick from. Would that stop me out? I can't even tell. Open 48, high 48. Nope, it would not have stopped me out. I'm kind of trying to see if we're going to stay sporadic with the volume or if we're going to play nice. So I didn't really feel comfortable taking that sell. Because I can't tell what was doing. But it would have came one tick from stopping me out, as you could see. The setup was perfect. That's like that trade was like the most perfect counter trend pullback ever. Set up exactly how I like it. 4 of 6 trades a win. Ooh, nice. I love it. Good morning, Applejacks. How are you? What? Hold on. How are you this morning? Not it makes you want to do hard drugs. Just got home to the charts trenches. Got you. Oh no, Timbo, you're not going to feed into her. You are not on this Good Thursday. Let's try it. No. Good morning, Moses. How are you this morning? We got snow, Applejacks. Shoot. We sure did. And the flakes were huge too. It was crazy. All right, this will be pretty interesting if this pushes up here. I don't know about taking pullbacks below the major half trend. Oh, it looks like it's not gonna work out anyway. Great. Don't have to make a decision. Oh, okay. Well, just how far back are you gonna go? Do I have to? Y'all, this move is insane. I'm not gonna lie. I guess they do work even above the half trend. I wouldn't have gotten filled there. It didn't literally matter. I don't even know how much. Oh. All right, there's the move there, but you can see skip right past. So that was a no fill regardless. But like I said, I don't really know. Once we clear the major half trend, I don't know if the pullbacks work. I mean, that's a huge pullback, but you can see it still worked out. Worked out perfectly. We changed trends and everything. That was 130 tick pullback. And it went 34 ticks. It went the amount that I needed. So that's really all that matters. But very interesting to see it work out. Very nice. Very, very nice. Might pull back to 950 supply range. Y'all just got a little ice. Your anchor VWAPs mean nothing today. Yeah, these moves are pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, I've had what I think 5 or 6 setups so far, so that makes me happy. Goal accomplished. Good morning, New. How are you this morning? How goes it? Whatever you do, do not look at the 15-minute. Now you know I'm about to go look at the 15-minute, right? All right, let's go see. 15. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is horrendous. Look at that. That is nasty. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, I missed this one too. I'm slow. I keep forgetting I don't know how I forgot when I already took 2 of them. All right, this counter trend move, wherever it is, this one was valid as well. I would have to break even at the major level, but it pushed right through it. Pushed right on through it. Another volume spike. I'm gonna wait a few minutes. Why do I keep pulling that up? It's not what I'm trying to. Where is my market analyzer? Oh, there we go. Zigzag's not attached to the correct bar, but that's the setup though. That is the setup. This was a perfect setup. The zigzag just wasn't attached. It was a good move. The 950 and spike down. It sure did. Right to the tick. To the tick. Did you get a wick entry or to the tick entry, or did you not take it? All right, let's see if we can clear this lower high. just want the volume spikes to stop so I can feel comfortable trading. I mean, the setups are still working out, but I just don't like it. The spike stopped by here. I just kind of forgot about that move, honestly. And then I didn't take wherever it is, this one, because of the spike right here. But they still both work out. They did, they did. I didn't take this one because right now I would have to break even right at the buy rotation level, so it kind of doesn't make sense. However, like I said, I think that the way I'm treating when the previous bar reacts off of a level, I don't have to break even at the rotation levels anymore unless I'm going counter trend. If I'm going for a sell and we hit the buy rotation, obviously yes. But when I'm going in the same direction of the trend, I did not used to break even for a buy if I'm coming to the buy rotation level. But I had to start doing that because price wasn't pushing through. But I think it's also because I wasn't trading the way I'm trading volume now. So like on this one, this was a pretty decent push off because there was more volume in this reversal bar down than this one. So what I mainly was looking for was this reversal bar to have more volume than that one to show that, hey, you tried to push hard off of it, but it doesn't matter. The buyers took back over. And that's exactly what happened. There was quite a bit more volume in that bar. So I think it'll work out if I do it that way. We did come down. We tried to push off of it, but I would have came about maybe like 2 or 3 ticks from being stopped out, but then it pushed straight through. So until I have like complete confidence and confirmation of not having to break even at the rotation levels, I'm still going to treat it the same way. If I'm too close to it, I'm just not going to take the trade. And then once I figure out that that's what I'm looking for, then I'll be all right. And it's funny because after I did my rework last night, some of the rules are literally, I swear to you guys, the exact rules that I had when I was trying this same exact thing in March of last year is when I stopped. I tried it from January to March and I just could not figure out why I couldn't get consistency with it. And now I realize it's because I was missing the component of comparing the pullback reversal bars to each other before getting into the reversal. But I didn't know. I didn't start looking at that until I started trading order flow. So I'm green today and good green. You still not satisfied? Missed out on 50 points earlier and another 30 just now. Isn't it so annoying? We've been wanting this market to get out of this slump, and then we finally get the volatility, and whether it's shit, we so used to not seeing this much volatility, we just miss the moves. Like, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I've gotten so used to the market doing nothing that I literally zone out. I will literally be sitting here looking at my moves setting up, and I'll just be completely zoned out because I'm just so used to nothing happening. Just nothing. But that's part of our perfection too. It is. Took a seller, but quickly jumped out because I didn't want to lose the gains. I got you. Buyers are in power, absolutely. Yep, just quick scalps. But I just want 10 more ticks. No, it means you are done. We'll try to short at 977.25. Okay. Order flow is powerful. It is. Order flow, I love our order flow. I learned a lot while trading order flow. I think the only reason why I don't think I need it is because I'm trading Renkos. The order flow and the volume are kind of what creates the Renko patterns. And I don't think I have to go as complicated as order flow in order to make something work. I think volume only will work just fine, only because I'm on Renkos though. See, 1, 2, 3. But yeah, it's doing so much I can't even trade. I'm weak. Yep, Amelia, I do it all the time. I've done it a couple times today. Like, oh, I really just missed that. What were you doing? And I don't even get distracted by my phone. I'm not watching other stream. I will literally just be sitting here looking. But like I said before, though, I think that part of it sometimes is that as I'm making adjustments, I genuinely forget what rules I've kept, which ones I have, you know? So it's just a matter of I've been tweaking too much. Not too much, but just so consistently. But I do think it's going to be a lot easier for me to remember these rules once I'm no longer adding stuff. Because I just have to add things at this point. And some of them I might have to adjust a little bit as well. Because I do have a lot, like I have a lot of trades in my database. But I also have what? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have like 6 setups technically. You got 2 different divergences in the direction of the trend. They both go counter trend as well. And then you have, oh, well, this is pretty nice. Then you have pullbacks in each direction. So that's 6. That was a very nice pullback. Only thing was I kind of wanted there to be more volume in the reversal bar because we were pushing back towards the high. However, we did have the support of the VWAP, but I still think that because of how we pushed off of the high, I needed more volume there. So I'm okay with sitting out of that one. Not you stewed yourself into a headache, honey. Yes, no self-medicating with drugs from the 80s. His money together. He was $500. No. No. Timbo, she lied. She does not partake. She does not. And she won't. Whatever did he do? Oh, is that blown? Oh no, he still has 873 in it. Now I have a moment of silence. I'm weak. All right, we got natural gas coming up. Not interested in the buy right here. We have a drastic reduction in volume, as you can see. But yeah, for now, I'm still treating the new high or new low as like, okay, this bar reacted off of a level. There's no level there, but it reacted off a higher low. So for now, I'm going to treat the volume patterns the same as if it is a level until it shows me that I don't need to. Because if I don't treat it like a level, well, this buy was just fine since we had the VWAP there. The goal is to try to end today getting back half of what I need to get both accounts to full drawdown. And I'm pretty close. I'm pretty sure I need about $700 for both. So I'm pretty much there on the Top Step account. The Apex account is lagging a little bit because I think one of the trades I took, the Top Step account got way more than it was supposed to. And yeah, way more. Basically the second trade that I took, each contract was supposed to get a take profit of $85 and it got $145. So I'm pretty sure, you know, I basically had the little situation where the take profit just gets put wherever it wants to. Yeah. Basically. Essentially. Looking for this one paper. Okay, yeah, I did this up. All right. I don't like that buy. This works out. I'm gonna be so mad. It's because of this previous bar reacting off the buy rotation level. Yep, see? We were trying to use too much volume to push going back towards it, and we didn't need to. So I'm gonna keep trading that way for now. 1984, here I come. Stop it. Only the purest of cocoa. Let me have an alternative life. It better stay in your head too. Damn it. You're a hot mess. Oh my gosh. What am I going to do with you? All right, come on, Keamber. Time to concentrate. I do need to sit out for natural gas though. We'll sit out until 9:31. I was about to say 9:01. So, reviewing the day so far, not too shabby. I'm pretty sure I started trading like around here. So one trade, this one I might end up adding in this particular sequence of volume pattern there, but I'm not completely sure. Then we had that trade that I did take. I think this is, yeah, this is the one where my follower ended up taking profit down here somewhere. Whatever. This is the one that I missed setting the stream up. This one, still confusion on if I could take the rotation on the VWAP. Now, when it hits the upper level, like, where'd it go? What just happened? Like this, fine. I don't really care about that. But it's when we rotate like that that I'm not all the way sure on anymore. But yeah, I've had quite a few setups. There's the one I set out of because of the volume spike there. No fill. Missed it. So I'm achieving my goal of getting enough setups in a session now. So still just, it's gonna take a couple of, probably like another week. Really, honestly, it just depends, because for some setups I just need enough data for it, you know, and who knows how long that'll take. But I started my back testing off with inauguration day, since it was so much volume that day. It was like 650,000 volume in the market by the time I got off at 10 o'clock. So I started with that subset of data because it was so many examples. Like the divergence plays alone was like 150 examples in that one day. But it was split between, you know, it was split between different divergent setups and volume patterns. So 150 sounds like a lot, but it's really not. But we're gonna keep trekking along. All right, we are clear to trade again. Good morning, DT. How are you this morning? I'm trying. I'm trying. Good morning. How have you been? Drop this to 922. So you want to take a buy at 922? Okay. We're gonna have to head into a downtrend for that. So use my second time, but it took me out. And it's okay. Wait, you're trading on TradeStation, right? Is it a built-in copier or something? How does it work? And I think we talked about this. I think you said that you use limit orders, but does your copier allow your followers to have limit orders? Because most copiers don't. Most copiers make your followers market orders. Oh shoot, I gotta pay attention. 240. Oh wait, it started with a double top. Can't take it. I don't like divergence that starts with a double bottom or double top, and this one did. So we ignore. All right, so this will be a telltale if I can take, if this bar reverses up right here, it'll tell me whether or not I can take the buy rotations off of the upper deviation level, because I still don't really know. Nope. See, there's the stop out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep doing what I was doing. So it worked back here somewhere, wherever the hell it is. It worked back, no. It worked back here. Where the f was it? Child, I lost it, but it worked back there somewhere. Actually, where was that? Seriously. Oh, y'all, I know I ain't slow. I could be slow sometimes, but I know it happened, right? I was just showing y'all. Wherever it happened, and that's why I'm still not convinced. Because it's still technically a resistance area. I think it's the second deviation level. Okay, this is gonna piss me off because I know I ain't slow. I can be sometimes, but I know it happened. Not me scrolling back to the beginning of the session so I could find it. Okay. It happened at 8:56. I knew I wasn't tripping. Tell me something, cause not get me away from here. I can start yelling again and make Nightbot mad. No. Nightbot was like, I love how it says like these really crazy smart aleck remarks when it responds. Insane. Where is here we go. Let's see, I would have gotten stopped out just to go exactly where I wanted to go. I hate when the zigzag messes up like this during the swings, is letting me know there's a lot of indecision in the market. So, copier has been lagging a bit since last month. To be able to win it back, you should be able to. We got faith in you. It's called social. It's for MT4 and MT5, that one. Sellers are trying to step in. There's like half the volume in this swing compared to that one. And this one was also less than this one, so a reversal may be coming. Do you have a Discord? I do. I do. I don't know if that's gonna show up properly. There it goes. We just created it not too long ago. Okay. All right. What the hell? 20 ticks here with 5 volume in the swing. Wasn't it? That was a crazy little spike. That's a scalper's worst nightmare. Like if you were trying to scalp here off the high and resistance or whatever, man, that could have fucked you up. Mm. I see my only problem here is whether or not I would want to take this reversal down, because I'm comparing these two swings, but there's only 5 volume in that one. So is it still relevant? Is it still, does it count? I don't know. I haven't a clue. I also don't have a lot of examples of trading off of the session high. But because that swing only has 5 volume in it, I don't really know if I feel comfortable taking the sale if it sets up. I'll let you guys know if it actually sets up properly. Right now, it has not. There has to be more than 500 volume in this candle, and we're just hitting 250. Oh, wasn't valid anyway. It was not. See, yeah, I have to figure out if I have to treat the high like a level or not. This is now two pullbacks I sat out of because I am treating it like it's a level. But that's just gonna come with getting the data, you know? But both trades won quite perfectly. So I'll go back through later today and see. Because maybe I don't have to treat it as one. Two very perfect setups. Like, very perfect. Came like 3 ticks from stopping me out, but very perfect. And I had to sit and do nothing. Yeah. sucks. 467. Nah. That might stop me out. Again, I don't have a lot of data going off the new highs and lows, so it kind of sucks. But that's okay. I'm not tripping. But what I am going to do is stop treating that like a level right now. Because also, like with the volume pattern, why don't I just keep, hold on. I could just keep this in front of me. That would actually help. I'm quite sure. All right, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. I think there was a little too much volume in this candle, just a tad. Don't stop me out like that. How much time I got left? 15 minutes? Damn. I might have to push it a little longer. I don't really want to, but like I said, I should have really just stopped where I was. I was halfway to what I wanted to be at. Or maybe I won't push it a little longer. Maybe I'll just hope that tomorrow we have good volatility again. I don't know. But yeah, I think that there was just a little too much volume there. So I think I am gonna have to play it like that. I got two different options for volume with counter trend divergence, and I think I want to use the second option. If I use the second option, I would have never gotten stopped out of that one because I wouldn't have gotten into it. So basically, because there's less volume in this swing than this one, then I want the volume of this reversal bar to be less than both of these. And then same thing, if there's more volume like this one, there's more volume in this swing than this one, so the divergence would be, I would want more volume in this one than the other two. And so with this push down, the volume was less than this one, but more than that one. So I think I'm going to have to play it like that, which would actually make it even easier to remember the rules for. So it works for me. That one's not it. Yeah, that would have kept me out of that trade. I don't remember how many other examples I had today though, but pretty sure that will work for each of them. Or all right, let's see if we can get a divergence play right here. I don't think we'll have enough volume in the swing, but we'll see. I need the volume to be more than 3.1. But we might reverse up to create the other type of divergence instead. So let's see what happens. 23 in the green. That's the link for some reason. It's not. Are you already in there, Moses? You're at 138 for that swing down. Nice. I wonder why that one's not working. Hold on. It's not working. What the hell? That's not good. Oh, wait a minute. Hello, Discord, go away. Please go away. Only problem is there was a lot of volume in that last reversal bar up, so, and I don't think it reacting off the VWAP matters. I'm not even sure. I don't have rules for that. Let's see if it would work out. I can't take this sell though. That works out. That's annoying. For some of my setups, I have a like, oh, if it doesn't set up properly, but the entry bar is attached to a level, take it. I don't have that for this right now. Unfortunately, not for the divergence, which I probably should, to be honest with you, at least in the direction of the trend. But right now, I don't have that. Thank you, Applejacks. Took you to Jesse Discord. I don't know why. 400, but I might stop at 200 still. That's very weird. Maybe my invite link expired or something, but it shouldn't. It's not supposed to. It's gonna piss me off. Oh, why do they have it where it's expiring again? All right, I'll try to fix it later. Sorry about that. I don't know why it's doing that. Because the link that's attached to it is not supposed to expire. Thank you, Applejacks. I'm looking for. Yeah, I don't have examples of that yet. Speak again, so watch out anyone trading in the afternoon. Thanks for the heads up, Amelia. Not Discord hates you. All right, come on, market. Give me one more setup before I get off, please. But it must be perfect. Wait, no. No, no, no. That's not gonna work out. Unless we push up quite a bit. Nope. However, we did just create that divergence. But that's not gonna work either. Oh wait, no, I'm lying. Give me what I want. It's kind of my fault though. Well, number one, I missed a lot of trades, but I'm still kind of harping on that divergence trade that I lost, because what I should have done when I wrote the rules down on my cheat sheet, I should have wrote it as the more strict one, and then as time goes on, if it proves that I don't have to be as strict, then I can loosen it. That's what I should have done. I shouldn't have made it to where it's the looser one and like, oh, if it loses, then make it more strict. That was just dumb. I was very dumb. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh wait, I wasn't. But yeah, that sucked. Now we're gonna be less screen. That would mean I need to get to like 1100 tomorrow, and that's not. No. What to do? What to do? What to do? Do I keep pushing it or not? Something has to happen with these accounts. Can't really just take the green and go today. I just don't know. Bitch, don't play with her. Thank you. Got one right before we done. Haha. I'm not pushing it, okay? Thank you. We're out of here. Hi, Brandon. Good morning. How are you this morning? Possibly gonna start slowing down with Trump news. Yeah, baby, and I'm out of here. 10 o'clock, that's it. I don't like the sideways, no volume. We gets out, okay? I'm still so mad about that fucking divergence trade because I would have been up so much today. Yeah, not a bad day. I think I took, what did I take? 4 trades. Let's go look. Good news, my top step is now showing in my trade performance. I don't know why it was glitched out yesterday, but it was. All right, so yeah, I took 4 trades, won 3, lost 1. Like I said, I still, so technically for divergence trades, counter trend and with the trend, I only have 3 days of data right now. Now there's a lot of data, but it's not enough per setup, and that's why I still am a little confused on how I want to trade it. But that's okay. So that was the one trade that I lost. Now I took 3 divergence trades though today. That's the only one that lost. The other 2 won. So the first one was at the beginning of the session here. That one worked out perfectly fine. The second one was somewhere else up in there. I don't know. But then that was, then we had the one where I lost right there. So, but like I said, the biggest thing for me right now is trying to figure out with the pullbacks, if I have to treat the new high as a level or not. That's a little bit where I'm confused. And because in the data that I do have, we weren't really pushing new highs and lows like that. I just don't have the data for it. But like this trade, the volume pattern set up perfectly. And so did this one, set up perfectly. But because I don't know how to treat that reversal bar off the new high and low yet, I don't feel comfortable really. But I would say all in all, I probably had a good, if I took 4 trades, I know for sure I sat out of another 4. So you're talking about at least 8 to 10 trades today, just kind of depending. Let me show you guys the accounts. Still have a little ways to go to get them back to full drawdown, but that's really the goal for tomorrow, is to get them back to full drawdown. I'm not really sure on the Top Step account if I don't get it back to full drawdown, if I'm going to keep it. Brandon, actually, Brandon, I saw your post. I don't know if you're still here. I saw your post in Kellyanne's server showing that they still have a lot of discrepancies in regards to how they take people live. And I know well, the biggest thing is when you talk about live with prop firms, most of the time you just feel like, man, that's just so far out. Like, not, they don't really take a lot of people live, which is true. But I feel like the way that Top Step is doing it is so unorganized and is so unfair. Like, he showed a screenshot of how there was somebody who had 0 payouts, 0, and started the live account with 7,000. How are you taking this person live? But then you'll look and you'll see that somebody took, like, I remember, I think it was a couple months ago, there was somebody who took, like, I don't know, maybe $100,000 in payouts, and then got to start his live with 80,000. So, and I get that they have like certain like risk managers or whatever that pays attention to certain things to figure out who you want to take live and who you don't. There's actually a guy in another Discord that I'm in who he has grown his account so much that they actually increased his cap from 50,000 per account to 75,000 per account. So how do you increase the cap for somebody like that, trying to, I think part of it is trying to scare him as well, but you don't even take him live yet, but you take somebody live who has 0 payouts and $7,000 in profit. I don't like the way that they're doing that. And it wouldn't bother me so much if it wasn't such a discrepancy, because guess what? I don't want to do all of that work just for you to try to take me live before I get my first payout and force me to take a payout and put some of the money in a live account. That'll piss me off. So I just don't, I don't know, y'all. Precision funding is legit. Don't get kicked out. Don't get kicked out around here. Your recent video was not very accurate. Has the funds to pay. No, Precision. I don't want to discuss it actually, but thank you. Thank you, Stan. Sorry, I'm going backwards. Yeah. You've been paid out 500 and that's cute, but I know people who have not been paid out, and that's that. So until you do right by everyone, I don't want to hear it. I think people going live at a prop is a flex. Oh, absolutely, DT. Because let me tell you something. I wouldn't, first of all, I don't want to go live at a prop firm that makes me pay the professional data fees, because bitch, I'll just take my money and go to my personal account and pay $4 a month. Okay. I am doing you a favor by going live with your company to where you're still making 10% off of me. The least you can do is pay my professional data fees. That's the least you can do. So that's number one. Number two, I feel like, yes, going live with a prop firm, it may be okay to have certain risk parameters in place, right? Like, I get it. Because at the end of the day, you are still trading for someone else and not yourself, right? However, when you take somebody into a live account and you still have some of the same rules as the sim funded, well, what the hell am I here for? For what? If you are a disciplined trader and you don't go on tilt, you're not worried about completely blowing your live account in 1 day or 2 days or a couple of trades, whatever. If you use good risk management parameters, it makes no sense for you to go live with the prop firm unless the only thing I can say is, because you do have some props that allow you to have multiple accounts. So if you just want to go live, with a prop because they still allow the multiple accounts and it helps you psychologically with keeping some of your money separated instead of having like a huge amount in one account, cool. Also, if you feel like, hey, I've taken payouts, I have great money, but I still just don't feel comfortable, maybe it's a psych thing, being in a live account, cool. But I feel like most of the people who are so gung-ho about going live with a prop firm is just about bragging rights, number one, or number two, it has to do with the fact that they've never traded a live account, like a live personal account ever themselves. Because I don't know anybody who traded personal accounts who is gung-ho about going live with a prop firm. I don't. Exactly. $100 a month per exchange on top of that. So if you are somebody who likes to trade NASDAQ and you like to trade gold and you like to trade crude oil, so I'm supposed to pay the professional data fees for all of those? Excuse me? I'm having to declare myself a professional because I'm trading for you and I still have to foot the bill, bitch, bye. Exactly, Amelia. Not only do you have to pay that, but then I got to give you 10% on top of that. Why don't you take my damn 10% and pay my damn fees? Now, did I use props to fund my travels? Yes, I did, as you should. Thank you for helping, Applejacks. Top Step is the worst. Yeah, exactly, Brandon. I was reading your it was late at night, but I was reading your comments about that in Kellyanne's Discord, because I remember seeing somebody ask you like, why are they the worst? And yeah, so I'm kind of like you for that. I don't know if I want to, I don't know. So we'll see. If I get this back to full drawdown, I'm gonna keep the account. I have no problem with doing that. But if I don't, I might just let it go and just keep my other one and just trade with one account and keep it moving. Because the reality is, you guys, I don't really care to have a whole bunch of accounts with a whole bunch of props. Now, I do believe in not keeping, your eggs in one basket. But I'm not somebody that's finna sit here and diversify with 10 different props, 8 different props. I'm just not doing that. I don't have the mental capacity to do it. From a standpoint of, I am an avid journaler, and to journal that every day, like I physically write down what my balance is, what my drawdown is. I write all of those things down, and I'd be damned if I do it for that many accounts. I'm not. Perfect for me would be like at least 5 with Apex, at least 5 with or not at least, the max 5 with TPT. And I really can stop it there. I could. Yeah, they need to offer more for live. Absolutely. Exactly. Exactly. And I think what gets me is like, specifically with Top Step, they have been around for too damn long for you to not have it figured out. Like, okay, everybody talks about how one of their issues with Apex, I don't know very many live traders. Who the fuck cares? If they are still paying out on sim funded, that's all that matters. Okay? Literally all that matters. Obviously, they have the money and the ability to keep people in sim funded for longer. So, hey, that's fine with me. But I don't like how you have some people, whether they're influencers or, just regular people that you see in Discords and stuff, talk about how like, oh, I don't want to trade with that prop firm because they don't have a clear path to live. They don't have a clear path to live. Well, when you look at some of these other companies, they don't either. Top Step does not have a clear path to live. There's a very few companies that do. But the biggest problem, and what some people don't understand, is that some companies don't have a clear path to live because of the way people gamble the damn accounts to begin with, because they are sim funded. And I always talk about this. I don't see a problem with having higher risk management protocols for prop firms versus personal. Absolutely. Because if I'm going to trade with low risk, I might as well trade my personal account. However, the gambling mentality of how people trade with prop firms is why, when we're talking about, I see on social media right now, people are like, why are prop firms increasing their fees? You guys have figured out how to gamble and get payouts, even if they're not consistent payouts. If you pay $33 for an account, pay one for it. So let's say your all in is, let's just say $200, and your very first payout, let's say you get the payout of $500 or $1,000 or $2,000. You've already put the company in the hole at that point, right? And if you can consistently, you don't even have to get consistent payouts. It's just a matter of, as long as you are consistently getting out more than you put in, then you're fine, right? But people don't understand, it's the gambling crap. Well, not just the gambling, also the copy trading, into other people's accounts, and it's a bunch of different things. But if you're a risk manager for a prop firm, how do you properly assess who to take live when half these people don't know what they're doing? They just get lucky enough for a payout. It's literally impossible. When you see the way some people trade, it's just like, shit, I wouldn't take you live either. But at the same time, it also kind of makes more sense for them to take people live, really, because if you're gambling on sim funded, right, or you are trading in a crazy way, they have to pay you out the money regardless, right? So if you have $50,000 in your accounts total, whether you request a payout and I give it to you, or I say, hey, it's time to take you live, and you decide to take part of the payout and put part in the live, the $50K has to come out of my pocket. It would actually be smarter for some of these prop firms to take some of these people live quicker, because a lot of them, when you fail the account, they ban your ass for like 6 months. But I don't think that people understand that some of the things that they are doing is why these prop firms are making changes, and then they turn around and they get upset because prop firms are making changes. And I also think that it's funny, like when the Top Step stuff came out the other day, the email about how like 1% of people are going to be affected by some bans and suspensions and stuff like that because of the way that they were scamming and trading the account. I won't say scamming, but the way they were trading the accounts. I just think it's funny that there's no uproar on social media. Because when Apex told you guys that they were going to suspend people and ban people for some of their trading behavior, it was a whole damn problem. But Top Step does it. Maybe it's because they were nice in the way they did it. I don't know. But shit, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. I don't get it. I don't. Exactly, San. And that's the biggest thing. We have to stop thinking that props are here for us. Okay? They're not. It is a business. It's a business. So they have to make adjustments. And this was my whole point. I feel like, who was that I was going back and forth with? I don't know. I don't know if it was Kellyanne or somebody maybe in her comment section. I genuinely don't remember. But I was going back and forth with somebody. And oh, no. I know who it was. It was the stupid lady on Facebook in the Top Step group who basically was trying, and we talked about this. She was trying to tell me that, you know, Top Step and their one rule and blah, 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 whatever. And she was trying to say that Top Step doesn't make changes to protect the company. Basically, they don't make changes to prevent payouts is what she said. Girl, are you half stupid? When they capped you out at $5,000 per account per payout, that's to reduce payouts, baby. I don't know if you lack the mental capacity to understand that, but that's exactly what they did. You don't have a lot of people who are taking more than $5,000 per payout per account. However, obviously, when they looked at the numbers, the people that are doing it, it's a problem, right? Another way that they made sure that they reduced their liability on their end was taking away the affiliate program. They saved themselves 15% right there. Or whatever. I'm pretty sure they were paying out. It's either 10 or 15%. I'm pretty sure most companies are like that. But they're always doing something for their bottom line. They have to. It's a business. I don't mind when prop firms make changes, right? Most of the time, the changes are not going to affect me anyway. But I don't mind when they make changes, because if they're making changes, that's telling you that they're trying to be healthy. Now, if you find out on the back end they really need to make these changes and you just being greedy, well, that's a whole nother thing. But they have to be healthy, right? Because the only way for me to get my money is for them to be healthy. So if in order to do that, you have to make changes to the rules, do what you do. That's it. You saw that email? Do not want to throw hard-earned money on a gambler. Exactly, Sam. But the thing is, like I said, when you're a prop firm, whether they're gambling or not, the money has to come out of your pocket if they qualify for a payout. So what do? You know, I've always said I don't like the way that Apex handled the probation thing. I do not. Now, listening to Nutty's stream, it sounds like the extreme measures of these people being on probation for the last 5 months was never supposed to happen. But because of the legal issues, because of the tech person who, you know, is over day traders, who is now suing Apex, apparently the way that he did it, I don't know if it's in the coding or whatever, but the way that he did it, now they have to figure out how to undo it properly, right? Again, I don't like the way that they did it, but also there are people who will sit here and say, well, you put me on probation because I was cycling accounts, but you allowed it. You didn't have rules against it. Just because there are no rules against it doesn't mean to do it. But then you turn around and you're upset because now you've not been able to take advantage of the leverage of having 20 accounts with Apex, because now you're banned. Or, well, I'm going to say banned because they can't buy more evals, but you did it to yourself. Why did you decide to cycle accounts? Just because you can get to 2,600 in a 50K account and withdraw 2,000 and leave yourself $600 in drawdown doesn't mean to do it if you know that 600 is not enough for you to keep the account. That's your fucking fault. But all people saw was, well, it only took me 200 to get in. I got 2,000 out. If I blow the account, who cares? There were people on social media literally getting 25K accounts and teaching people that, hey, we can treat this like a paycheck at a job. Getting a paycheck from these 25K accounts every 2 weeks, get to 1,600, pull the 1,500 out. You're going to automatically blow the account. Do it again. So now when Apex requires a buffer, who should you actually be mad at? Be mad at your damn self. Because that's why they require the buffer, because so many people were doing that. We can share a chart setup on Discord. Absolutely, you can. Yes, there's already a tab for it. Look under the Trader's Den category, and it should say market discussion. Yeah, DT, that's why. That's why. Now, so the way that they did the probation for live, the only thing I did not like about it was, number one, how they delayed putting the email out to people. Remember, they put it on people's dashboards on a Friday, didn't email them till Monday, and then they had to trade 10 trading days from that Monday, and that pushed them out of that payout cycle. I did not like that. Also, it was pretty erratic and sporadic, because you had some people who got the email and they were on there. It said probation for live, not just probation. There's two different probations. So you had some people that were on the probation for live who were already on the regular probation. That was already a red flag for me, because if you put this person on probation because of their trading behaviors, you're definitely not trying to take these damn people live. So why the hell would they get that? I think they just didn't want them to buy more evals, so they kind of grouped them together, even though they really weren't being evaluated for live. But then you had some people who literally had just gotten their very first payout. You had some people who got no payouts, who got the I can't buy more evals. How are you evaluating me for live and I don't even have any PAs? So I think it was something probably in the coding. They look for something very specific in trading behaviors or the churning of accounts. And that's how these people ended up getting put on probation. 90% of these people be fired if they work for my company. Yeah, it's just, like I said, I think what bothers me most is that other people are ruining it for the people who are doing things the right way. But then those are the same people who want to cry wolf. And it's like, but when you ask them certain things, they'll admit, oh yeah, well, yeah, I was churning accounts, but they didn't say anything about it. Well, what about this person over here who's churning accounts too? Like, yes, things should be fair. Absolutely. But you're not going to, there's no way that you can think from a business perspective that they are going to shut off Patrick for having 900 evals, or Alpine for having, I don't know, he might have like 600 at this point. I don't know how many, I forget how many PAs he has. I think he's on like maybe 160 something. I can't remember. But you're not going to cut those people off. From a business perspective, it doesn't make sense. They bring the company millions of dollars in revenue. Is it fair? No. But from a business perspective, on the other side of it, it absolutely is fair. You can't be upset about that. That's business. Perfect, Moses. Perfect. But yeah. All right, let's talk about the accounts real quick, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I seem like I have some energy. I don't. 2 straight nights of 3 hours of sleep. I'm tired as shit. So I'm gonna go journal, and I'm really actually going to take a nap. The analysis that I did last night, more than enough. The only thing I need to do is just take the trades from today and add it to that, and I'll be fine. But yeah, so pretty good progress today. I do have let's see, $1,500 in drawdown left on the Apex account. However, I need to get back to full drawdown. I basically need to pass the account, honestly, because I was 120 away from passing it weeks ago. So basically, I still need like $1,000. And I think that if we have good volatility tomorrow, like we did today, I think I can get there. As long as I can zone in and hone in and actually take the damn trades. And then the Top Step one, I actually am only about $700 away from full drawdown on that one. So as long as we have a good day tomorrow, I think that I can hit it. I think I'll stick with 3 contracts. I think 3 contracts is perfect. Yeah, 3 contracts is perfect since I don't really need that much. And that's what I'll do tomorrow. Thank you guys. Thank you. So yeah, I'm going to head out of here, journal. I'm going to catch up in the Discord, putting in the P&Ls and stuff. Oh, I just had a hot flash. I'll do that when I wake up from my nap. But yeah, if you guys need me, hit me up on Discord. I will be in there later on today. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 8:45 Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys.